welcome back to Gimme 5 Friday. I'm here at Casa Grande Union High School with Mr. Gabe Beecham. Welcome, Gabe, and you're new to Cougar Country, right?
Yes,
well,
am.
kind of new.
Kind of new. First month here as a staff, many years as a student.
Right. Awesome. Well, we're going to find out a lot more about you today. So, are you ready for your 5 questions?
Let's go.
Okay, so the first one is, if you could attempt to do something you knew you couldn't fail, what would you attempt to do?
It's a good question, but honestly, I wouldn't attempt anything that I knew I couldn't fail at, because I feel it wouldn't be worth trying.
Okay.
I think failure is just a part of the process, of growing and learning and doing something extremely challenging. And so that's where you learn how to grow as a person, your resilience, how to be humble, and how to be able to give back because of those challenges. So I figured if there's something I was able to do without failure, it wouldn't be worth it to me. So
that's a great lesson. I love that. I love that a lot. Yeah, very good. So you teach PE here.
Yep.
All right, and you taught PE at Villago before this, right? So you went to middle school to high school, so were all your students excited to see you and surprised and
yes.
all of that?
Very excited.
Yeah.
Former students,
Uh-huh.
a lot of the juniors and seniors that I had at Villago, it was just great to see them. It's still great to see them. And,
Yeah.
just relationships that were established back then and establishing new ones. So it's pretty awesome.
So if you had unlimited funds for your PE program here at Casa Grande Union High School, what would you spend it on? What would you add to your program?
Yeah, there'd be so much I would add.
Yeah.
The thing is that what I would want to add is I would make sure that there are lessons and activities for all the students. I think we focus way too much on sports and physical education,
Okay.
and that kind of limits a lot of students. But that may not be their interest.
Yeah.
And so because of that, you may not get participation.
Okay.
But with that said, you're gonna need funding to provide some of the services.
Yeah.
And some of the activities I would like to do is like outdoor activities,
Right.
or kayaking,
Oh,
scuba
awesome.
diving.
So maybe like a river or a lake we could
A river, a lake.
That would be awesome.
Just imagine Arizona State, those Sun Devils.
There you go.
The
Those
facilities
Sun
they have
Devils.
there, the rec center.
Yeah.
They have so much there. They have, it's a multi-purpose facility where they have several gymnasiums, aquatics. They have mountain climb, rock climb. There's so much you can do there.
Yeah.
And obviously, with a big budget, you can just dream. And at the end of the day, our job as physical education teachers is to keep the kids active, introduce them to a healthy lifestyle, whether it's food or activity.
Yeah.
And so when you introduce them to all these different activities, now that's going to be lifetime lessons they can learn. And so I think that's what I would do with a big budget. Yeah.
Definitely. So you get paid to work out, right?
Yes,
Stay active.
Stay active.
Yeah.
I do some of the workouts, not too many. So.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. That's awesome. Okay, so like we mentioned before, you went to school here. What class did you graduate from?
Year?
Yes, what year did you graduate?
89.
89.
Do the math.
Okay. And so what was, and in 89, it was still over where City Hall is.
Old City Hall, across the street from Little Sombrero, yeah.
We got to leave at lunchtime and go eat off campus.
Little Sombrero, Whataburger,
Yep.
Taco Bell was right there.
Yeah,
So,
and then race back to race back to campus. So what was one of your most favorite memories from
Actually,
high school?
I have 2 actually. So one would be winning the state championship in basketball. That was a great memory just because our starting lineup, we went to grade school since second grade, third grade together. With different schools, we played against each other in the Parks and Rec programs.
Yeah.
In middle school, we actually finally played together, and at that time, we formed a special bond, and we knew, we had something special. We wanted to be successful at the high school level. So, and we did that. We played. In high school, we bonded, came together, and we had our goal set on winning a championship, and we accomplished that. And to do that with pretty much they're like my brothers.
Oh, I bet.
And we were a support system, and
You probably couldn't have done it without that relationship.
absolutely
right?
not, could
Yeah.
not do it, and so that was just great when we won it all, and just to be able to, just all the memories that came with that.
Uh-huh.
And then my next one will be high jumping, when I set the state record. And I just remember that day clearly. It was exciting, and the meet was over, and
Uh-huh.
everyone, I mean, most of the meet that were in attendance, they surrounded the high jump area.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there was hundreds of people,
Yeah.
and I broke the record there, and
Wow.
the crowd went crazy. But I think more than anything, it just kind of, I realized that, wow, this is something special.
Mhm.
You know, it's great to have a team championship, but then also have an individual championship. And like, this was for me and something I worked for, and I knew I was going to have an opportunity to go to college and do some great things. So
So you're really in the moment, right?
in the moment, yeah.
That's awesome. Very good. Once in a lifetime for sure. So if you were not a teacher, what would you want to do?
If I was not a teacher, well, I have a strong background in Parks and Rec.
Okay.
And so more likely, if I wasn't teaching right now, I'd be in a Parks and Rec
Yeah.
board, and providing community services, whether it's
Yeah.
sports or special events or.
So basically, you don't want to wear a suit and tie to work, right?
No. yeah. So
All right.
that's probably where I would be. So.
Yeah, awesome. And lastly, who would you most like to meet, dead or alive, have dinner with?
Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
Kobe Bryant. That's my guy. He's just he leads by example. It's his commitment to excellence, and he just doesn't talk the talk. He shows that he leads. He's a great father, and great husband. And I blame my daughter after his daughter Jill.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, he's meant a lot to me, and just I watched tons of videos of him, and very motivational, and just the stories that are out there about him as far as how he prepares is unimaginable. So
I think I read once that said he was always the last one to leave the practice.
he was the first one, the last one.
Yeah.
He'd get up at 3:30. He's at the gym at 4 in the morning, and he's the stories he have are and so I like that mindset and the way he lives his life. So.
That's awesome. So being here on a high school campus, what are you most looking forward to? It's just kind of a different vibe, a different culture here than being at the middle school. So what are you excited about? Are you going to be coaching anything? What are you going to be involved in?
Yes, I'm excited about just I think continuing the relationships that from the students that I had in the past, and just to see them grow and develop. A lot of them are juniors, seniors, sophomores, and just help be a part of that process.
Yeah.
In middle school, once they're in 8th grade, sometimes you don't see them again.
Yeah.
And so now you'll be able to help build on that relationship, and so that I'm excited about that, and I'm looking to coach track.
Oh,
So
great.
be involved with that, and so see what I can do there.
Yeah. So something that you all may not know is that you actually went to the Olympic trials, right?
This one's in
Tell
the
us-
trials.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was I don't even know where to start with that.
What year was it, first of all?
It was in '92.
Okay.
So I was very young. I think 19. I might just turned 20, around there, and I didn't start high jumping until 3 or 4 years before that for the first time. And so it was a different experience to it was out in Louisiana, and just to fly out there by myself and everything, just and the actual trials itself. It was amazing when you're next to. Like I'm warming up to some of the top stars at that time, Carl Lewis and FloJo, and that's where I'm really aging myself. But they had the major commercial, Dad and Dave, and Jackie Joyner Kersey. If anyone knows anything about track and field, those are the best.
That's pretty much all I know about
Yeah.
those guys.
So you guys
I watch the
there.
Olympics every year or every
But
time it comes on. Yeah.
But I'm right there warming up with them, and I'm like,
That's
you got to be kidding me.
crazy. Yeah.
And and just to be there.
And there was no cell phones back then, so you couldn't take selfies, right?
No, there wasn't cell
Darn it.
phones.
You couldn't make a TikTok about it or anything. So, well, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. I know that the kids are super excited about you being here. You're such a positive force, and I'm excited to see what you're going to do this year. Definitely, I'll check out track and field when it comes. And so you can check on our website, www.cguhsd.org, and then you can go to athletics and see what's going on there. And then make sure to follow us on all our social media, Facebook, Twitter, which is now X, I guess, and Instagram at Casa Grande Union High School District. Thanks so much for being here, and have a great Friday, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.